I'd like to share with you this morning from Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. It says, "Fear not, I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, and will uphold you to my righteous right hand." You know, as I was reading this verse and thinking about it, kind of brought back the memories for me. A couple of years ago, when I was a young lad, Saturday night I used to go to the movie and see the movie. Well, it was always a scary movie. Vampires, wolves, werewolves, and everything. And I'd have to walk home after the movie. And when the town I grew up in, the small town of southern Illinois, when you got dark at night, you could hold your hand up, you couldn't even see your hand in front of your face. That's how dark it was at night. Street lights, every block they had a street light, just a light bulb in there. It gave out hardly no light at all. And the street I had to walk down was lined with trees, bushes, and here I am, a young lad, walking home, and all of a sudden, I start hearing these noises. And whoa, wait a minute, what's going on? There's a werewolf here. I get off the sidewalk, run out in the middle of the street, walking down the middle of the street, and then late at night, there's usually not a whole lot of cars and stuff out that night. And all of a sudden, I hear a voice move. Boy, you should have seen me. I was like Superman. Boom! I was gone. And I ran the block in about 1 second. But I'll tell you, it was spiritual. I was spiritual. I was afraid. But you know, I got to thinking, and then if you look at these verses, and the very first thing is God gives you a command: fear none, for I am with you. And you know, that is something we really can depend upon. God is always with us, no matter what. And He's there with us. And there are still times today that I am fearful, and I still have some fear every once in a while. But then I get to remember, and I think about these verses, and I think of what God has promised me. And I know He's with me. And He even tells us to cast all of our anxieties up on Him and let Him handle them. That we don't need to handle our own anxieties or our fears. God will take care of it for us if we just trust Him and do it. And you know, I was reading this morning Chuck Swindoll's little devotion this morning before I came to church. And to my surprise, at the end of it, he said he memorized the scripture to help him to get through the day. And one of the verses he said he memorized was this verse right here. And I thought, wow, just think, it's what I've been thinking about. And this has been on my mind for the last 3 weeks to share this with you this morning. So I hope this little word of encouragement, it will give you some encouragement and not to fear, and to depend upon the Lord for all your troubles and your cares.
Amen.